Oracles play a crucial role in the world of crypto, and that's because any blockchain by default cannot communicate with the outside world. And that means they need oracles to provide that real world or off-chain information to them. You could just think of crypto prices, commodity prices, sports results, weather data, whatever, any kind of data that exists in the world. And Chainlink, of course, ticker LINK, is the leader in crypto oracles. They are about 6 times larger by market cap than the next closest competitor. But that being said, there are still plenty of outstanding questions about Chainlink's future and its token, Link. Despite all this talk about how crucial and how important oracles are for crypto, Chainlink is not doing all that well. Welcome to the channel. My name is Maddie and this is Altcoin Buzz. All the best of luck if you choose to invest. I wish you well. But of course, remember that I'm not a financial or investment advisor, which means that this video is not official financial or investment advice. So what is Chainlink specifically? Because loosely we can probably all come up with a definition, an explanation of some sort, but let's really dive into Chainlink and its token, LINK. Like I said, it's the #1 oracle in crypto. Sergey Nazarov and Steve Ellis created the protocol back in 2017 because they saw the need for oracles and they wanted a first mover advantage. Oracles serve all kinds of different sectors. However, DeFi, decentralized finance, is a major sector, of course, that relies on oracles. And thus, this makes Chainlink an infrastructure project. It provides off-chain computations and information to on-chain smart contracts. So let's break that down. For instance, a supply chain management app can follow the whereabouts of goods in real time. Or, in a DeFi context, DEXs can get cryptocurrency prices. And since 2017, Chainlink has been building and sits comfortably at the top of the Oracle pile. It's occupied that space as king of the hill for a long time and for good reason. Here are some of the features that Chainlink offers. So we have, for example, data feeds. These are the bread and butter for any oracle. They provide real-world data in real time. Then we also have CCIP, or the Cross-Chain Interoperability Protocol. This is their flagship feature. It allows blockchains to communicate with each other. And you can kind of think of it as a bridge between chains, in that it allows for transferring assets and other information. This is a big one. We're going to talk more about this later. And then finally, we also have data streams. These are kind of like data feeds. However, they target low latency streaming of data. So for instance, payment fee feeds or high frequency asset prices. Let's dive a little bit deeper into the CCIP because, like I said, this is so important when it comes to Chainlink. Again, it's the Cross-Chain Interoperability Protocol. Now, oracles connect blockchains with external data feeds. We've already talked about this. And CCIP connects blockchains with each other. For example, the CCIP allows bridging tokens between chains. That is its main use case, actually. You can also send messages or other data on CCIP if you wish. And CCIP has various components. Some of them include a router contract. Each supported chain has its own on-ramp and off-ramp contracts. They receive router messages that are on the same chain. They verify size and gas limits or make sure that it only executes transactions once. And then we also have the risk management network, which oversees validation. So needless to say, CCIP is an impressive feature. I'd also like to point out that CCIP is still in an early version. That's v1.0. That is to say there's still lots of functionality under construction and a lot of potential yet to come. It currently runs on 7 L1 and L2 chains, those being Ethereum, Optimism, Arbitrum, Polygon, Avalanche, BNB Chain, and Blast. And it supports a total of 14 networks. And while that is impressive, there is some hint of trouble in paradise when it comes to CCIP, because CCIP has now been live for over a year, but in terms of cumulative metrics here, it has not yet even generated over $1 million in fees. Breaking that down further, we see that daily fees only really range between $300 and $500. Total cumulative fees are currently just over $840,000. So we can conclude that CCIP is not doing all that well. It was an expensive project to build, which led to accusations that Nazarov dumped tokens in order to finance it. It is therefore a mixed bag with CCIP. It's very impressive in terms of the technicals, but has yet to prove itself. That being said, there's more to look into, and let's do an examination now and an analysis of the Link token. The price of LINK is currently at $10.43 as I record, with a market cap just over $6.3 billion. There is a max and total supply of 1 billion tokens, and 608 million of those are currently in circulation. For a project that launched in 2017, though, that's not great. 60.8% in circulation. It ought to be higher. But there's also quite a bit of discussion between mariners when it comes to the Link token price. Let's look back at its all-time high here of $52.70. That was in May of 2021. Link went parabolic from $11 in late December 2020 to that all-time high. However, it dumped even faster. It went all the way back down to $13.88 by the 21st of July. So that is to say, just 2 months later, it lost 75% of its value. And after that, we saw a long shuffle from $6 in May 2022 to September 2023. Then, as we know, it ranged for a while, going up to $21 in early March of this year. However, it's since lost traction and now finds itself back at that $10 mark. Another issue is that there is no clear unlock schedule. But in June of this year, Chainlink sent 21 million Link to Binance. That was worth about $295 million. The price then was $14, $15 or so, but soon after, it was around the current $10 range. And so fears of a crash to $10 materialized and are real as of today. That's a potential for a further dump to $8 if Link doesn't stabilize at the current price. So, understandably, the Link community has concerns about price development. But still, Chainlink is a good project. It's got great fundamentals, albeit they might start to shake a bit. The team needs to find a way to increase revenue. And the Oracle market is also very competitive. We've done lots of videos on this. There are plenty of other Oracle protocols out there. Some of them, technically speaking, in certain aspects, do offer technological superiority over Chainlink, and I'm sure they're all happy to take over Chainlink's top position. If you've been following the channel for any length of time, you probably know that Chainlink is pretty much my favorite altcoin, maybe after Ethereum. So I certainly don't see this as the end of the road, but yeah, they've got a lot of work to do. I'm disappointed in terms of what's developed here for something that is said to be so crucial, so important in terms of the crypto infrastructure space. It just really hasn't lived up to expectations. But that's my point of view. Let me know what you think about Chainlink and its current status. Is it doomed? Do you see hope the way I do? Let me know in the comments below.